desire with this festival was to connect the people that came to it to this wonderful experience of art and nature and science coming together in celebration of our community, and also in honor of native plants and different cultures, and coming together of people for the purpose of environmental conservation and education.
Ripe area is a great way for people to engage in conservation, stewardship, and education in our watersheds. And it's a confluence of art and nature. And we hope it inspires people to do more conservation and be better stewards of our watershed.
Myrtle Tree Arts does a lot of experimental and event-based work, and we created Ripe Area as one of the ways that we bring collaboration and connection to the environment through the arts.
By bringing together people in celebration of the arts in a fun activity, hands-on space, people can then understand how it is easy to get into the land and all of the bounty that it has to offer, and also nourish yourself, nourish your community, and become part of the solutions.
Today we worked on something called Music for 33 Drain Pipes, and we did a lot of underwater recording. Paul Godwin created this piece. I created the signs that tell people where the sound was recorded, and Miguel Noya contributed to this experience of the river. So humans have had so much impact on the watershed, and we're examining that and advocating for restoration.
This installation comes out of the idea of live voices. Biophony is the sound generated by living beings in an ecosystem, and always with this impression that I'm listening to a huge symphony. They create this really complicated and complex electroacoustic music. When we were talking about this project, it's like it will be really interesting because the focus was the water. So Paul was doing recordings underwater using hydrophones.
The final module is Leak Springs. This is at the very headwaters of the Cosumnes River. This piece is super interesting. We've taken the bubble sounds coming up in the pond there, and I've mapped them to orchestral instruments. So you're hearing a trombone, a piccolo flute, and a clarinet, timpani, and other orchestral percussion. And they're playing exactly the sound, the exact rhythm and pitch of the bubbles coming up in the pond.
We have a relationship with water, whether conscious of it or not. Water has a life of its own. Water has its own life cycle. It has its own obligation to every living thing. Water connects us all.
So with Myrtle Tree Arts Collective, we welcome locals and people in the community to participate, to bring their skill set, whatever that may be. There's no project too big or too small. We want contributors. We try to highlight all these environmental issues in our community at a local level. We also love to highlight the arts at a local level. We want you a part of it. We want the community to collaborate with us and bring your skills, bring your art.
This one has been about water and riparian habitat. Next year we hope to go even deeper into the native plants and how we connect to them in their spirit and in their nourishment. And that's something that we want everyone to know about, to come out and partner with arts and environment together. Art and science, we think, is a perfect partnership.